Hey YouTube, welcome back to Griffin Grills. I do apologize about the light out here. It's a little late, but we're going to go over a simple steak recipe today. I got some ribeyes from the local store, and the only seasonings that we're going to use on them today is going to be pink Himalayan sea salt, cracked pepper, and garlic. This is a very simple recipe, 3 ingredients. My wife actually prefers these over numerous methods that I've tried, reverse sear, everything like that. This is still her hands down favorite way to cook them. So we got our grill hot. I already went ahead and lit a full chimney of charcoal up. We're just going to scrape the grates off. And just a little pro tip for you. I found that if you take a paper towel and dab it down with a little vegetable oil, it makes the steaks keep from sticking to the grates when you cook. Just lock them into your tongs like that and just follow the grates. And we want to make sure we hit this side over here too, because that's going to be our indirect side. We'll sear the meat on the hot side, and then we'll move them over to the indirect to finish cooking. So let's go ahead and get these steaks on. There's just something so satisfying about that sizzle. We're just going to leave them on there just long enough to get a little marking. Then we're going to rotate them 45 degrees. These thinner ones probably won't take as long. Got the little thin ones for the kiddos. They seem to do better with those than a full ribeye. Yeah, those are ready to go ahead and flip. Beautiful lines. Now when we flip them over, we'll be coming from this end and bringing it all the way over here. That way our lines will get crosshatch marks. Once we get those marks established, we're just going to move them over to our indirect side and let them finish cooking out that way. Usually a medium steak will come out to about 145, 150. Stephanie likes hers that way, so that's how we're going to cook them today. I prefer them a little bit more on the rare side, but you know, happy wife, happy life. I'm just going to rotate those thinner ones around because I got a little hotter on the back side there. Usually when you're banking coals on these Weber grills, you will develop hot spots. So just kind of rotate around to work around that heat. You can see we got a little bit of flare up right here. And we'll go ahead and flip those over. Got some good looking marks on hers, and semi-decent ones on mine. Those look absolutely gorgeous. So we're going to close our lid down now. We've got the bottom vent completely open. We're going to shut the lid down, put the top vent directly over our meat, and we're going to keep it wide open as well. This is just to help finish cooking process, to get them at the temperature that we want. And we'll come back and check these in a few minutes with a meat probe thermometer, and we'll make sure we're getting them in the right heat zone that we want them in. So let's let these go for right now, and we'll see you back in a little bit. Alright, so here we are back out here on the grill, and I would say that they have sat on the indirect side for about 10 minutes or so. Really, it's not a measure of time when you get to this step. It's more of just monitoring the meat and seeing how it goes when it's cooking. But I mean, come on, those right there just look gorgeous. And we're going to pull these off and let them sit and rest for just a few minutes before we eat them. We don't want to cut into them and lose all those juices that we worked so hard to get. But yeah, that's what we're plating up for dinner tonight. If you would, please subscribe to the channel. Also, drop your comments and your likes below. Tell me how you like to cook your steak. Do you do a butter sauce? Do you saute some mushrooms? Do you do a reverse sear? Leave all the comments down below, and we'll catch you on the next go around. We're gonna go ahead and go eat.